Hi, in this video, I'll show you how to create a training course table and a page for that. Okay, so this is a simple example. This is like here I have created a table. You can create the folder here like AL folder, and then you can create an AL program. Right click here and click new file to create the course table. Okay, that is the course table I'm going to create, and here I have to give the field. So this is the field which is code. I'm giving the length for that. Okay, and this is a name field, the name of the course. Okay, there is a text and the description of the course, and the type. Okay, type I'm giving as an option, which means it will show in a drop down. Okay, so here I have to add the option members, because since I have given here option, you have to add the members here using the option members property. And you can add, if you want to add some more here, you can type comma and you can add your data here. Okay, so this is option members. And then the duration, I'm just making it as a decimal, because it might be hours and minutes. And price also, I'm making it as a decimal. And active is boolean. Okay, it should be active or inactive. Okay, so boolean means it will show as a toggle. And difficulty, it is an integer. And pass in grade. Okay, so pass in grade, you can create it as a integer. And instructor code, so what is the code of the instructor, where I am relating a table. Okay, resource is a table which is already there, and in that resource table I have a field called person. Okay, I can show you the table. If you want to see the inbuilt tables and pages which is already there in AL, for that you can click here object AL object designer. This you have to install using the extension. Okay, here if you click the extension, here you can see AL object designer, click that and install it. So in the object designer, AL object designer is an extension where you can download it, install it from the extensions icon. Okay, and once it is installed, you can see here AL object designer. So here you can see the inbuilt, that is already available tables, pages, that is the pages which is already there. Okay, and you can use it for you can extend and use it for your table or page. Okay, so in this example I have shown that I have extended it. So here you can see that in the table we have used the resource. Okay, so this is a table. Okay, this is a table resource. So where is the table resource? Here if you go and click here table, and if you just scroll scroll it, you can see that there will be one table which is called resource. Okay, so resource is a table which is already there, so I have just used it. So here you can see that this is a resource table. Okay, if you click here, you can see that this is a table which is already there. Okay, resource table. Okay, so I have extended that, I have used it here. I haven't extended, I have used it here. So this is a table which is there, and I'm just calling the person. Okay, person will be a field here. Okay, so this is how you can call the thing. So this is an enum value person. Okay, this is the person which you have used. The const is a constant value, and here the type, we are just trying to use the resource. Okay, and this is the resource table, and this is the relation. If you want to relate something, that is, you are trying to look up some other table. This is like a lookup table. Okay, you're not extending the table, you are just looking up the table. Okay, likewise you can also see some more thing here. Okay, for example, you can also see the pages. Okay, already existing pages will be there. So that if you click here pages, you can see various pages. If you want to look up, if you want to use that for the reference, you can use it as well. So here, this is the resource is a table which is already there, and I'm connecting with the where class. I'm connecting the person column. Okay, and the next is an instructor name, where I'm giving the field class like this. Okay, which is editable. No, I'm making this editable to false, which no one can should edit it. Okay, and I'm making this lookup to the resource table again. Look up to the resource table, and it will go and check for the instructor code. Okay, and here I'm setting the key code as the key. Okay, this is the code where I'm setting this code as the key, and instructor code and the type as a secondary key. Okay, it is like a secondary key. I have set this. So this is about my table. And next one is, you can simply select here course page. Okay, so here I have created two course. One is a course card where I have to make it as a page type as a card, and here just check these basic properties of a page. And the source table, I'm making it as a course. Okay, this is my source table. And if you want to set the caption, you can set the caption as well. And in the layout, I'm just making I'm creating a layout here, and I'm referring to the code, all the fields which I have created here, all the column like code name, description, type, everything, whatever I have created here, for that I'm connecting here with that column. Okay, so this you have to simply create it. And in the action page, what I'm doing is I'm creating a resource. I'm changing the name of the action, and then in the run object, I'm making the page as 5018. So what is the page here? This is my page. Okay, I'm executing this page. Okay, and run page link, which is instructor code, that page, that code we have to link. Okay, that is why, because if I click the instructor code, it has to link somewhere. So that is why I have given here run page link, and image is equal to relationship, because we have related this table, there is a course table with the resource table. Okay, resource table is already available in AL. So that is why relationship, and all these things you have to set to 2, that is promoted is equal to true. Okay, so this is one. And promoted category, you have to check it to process, and promoted as big also you have to change, make it to true. Okay, so if see, if you want to enable this, you have to enable promoted is equal to true. Likewise, if you want to use run page link, you have to use this run object. Only if you enable this, only if you use this line, this run page link will be executed, will not show any error. Okay, this you can use, this line you can use, that is run page link, you can use only if run object you have used it. Okay, so this is about the course page card, sorry, course page. And I'm also creating a course list, where here you can see that it is a page type as list. I'm changing the page type as list, and then editable is false, I'm not making it as editable. And card page ID, I'm making it as a course card. Okay, and here I am making it as a repeater. So this is actually a list, page list. Okay, so this you can create it once if you type t page. Okay, I'll just show you how you can create a t page list. So I'm going to create a new file, sample.al. Okay, so see, if you just create t page, okay, tp, you can see various t page. Okay, this is page. In this you can see this is a page of type list. Okay, this is page of type API, this is a page of type role center. So you can select accordingly. If you click this snippet, that is t page, page of type list, then it will show up with the repeater. Okay, so if you want to use this repeater, you have to connect with the table name. Okay, so that is what we have used it here, course list. And then in the repeater, I'm just using the code and name and description. Okay, I'm using code, name, and this description, and then I'm not doing anything in the actions or anywhere. If you want to trigger something, you can use the action. It's a simple page, I just wanted to show it as a simple. So let us execute this and see what happens. So once I execute that code, you will get this page. Okay, this is what the page you will get. You have to click here new, where you can see here the options. That is a code, you can give the code, and the name you can give the name. Okay, like the name of the course. Okay, um, I'm just giving Power BI, and you can give the description for the Power BI. You can give the duration of the course. I'm just setting it to 20 hours, and then the price to, and then it's an instructor led or e-learning or remote. This is what the drop down which I have showed you, that you have to make it as an option. Okay, and this is the boolean. Okay, active, inactive. Okay, it's not active, this means it's active. And instructor code we have connected to the resource table, I hope you remember. So if you click here, you can see this is the table which in which you have the person. Okay, so this is connected here. Okay, you can simply select any one here which will be enabled. Okay, and the instructor name which will be linked, we have connected with the page link. I hope you have remembered that. You can just see the code. We have used the run object link. Okay, run page link, run object, like that. If you click here, it will open, it will just connect to that resource page. Okay, if you want to connect to any other page, you can give that uh, give that line. That is, you can use that run object. Okay, that is run object, which page you have to run, and then run page link to which, where it has to connect to. Okay, so it is already saved, you don't want to do anything for saving. And once it is done, if you want to add a new entry, you can click here plus. Okay, here you can see that it is added. So whatever we have added here, which is here. Okay, if you want to add a new one, you can click here and add a second option here.